You can't empower people. Just because you unicorns make up a word doesn't mean it's so. Okay? You can manipulate matter and energy. You know, like Tesla. I invented this thing. You didn't invent anything, and Benjamin Franklin didn't discover electricity. You know, I discovered lightning. Yeah. No, just because you say things doesn't make it so. Just because you invent a word to trap the soul in your ego doesn't mean it's so. You guys got to understand that over and over and over again. Oh, god dang it, Paul Simon's writing another best-selling fucking song. Okay, Earl, fucking annoying, right? You don't need to write best-selling fucking songs. All you need to do is live the Lord's Prayer and then go back to the start to begin. Psalms, Proverbs, shut up. Shut up, shit, nip, ribbit. It's annoying, you know. Now, look, guys, all the things that we've been through, you should understand me like I understand you. Now, girl, I know the difference between right and wrong. I ain't gonna do nothing to upset our happy home. Don't get all excited when I come home working late a little bit at night. You know we only act like children when we argue, fuss, and fight, right? If you don't know me by now. You can't empower people of healthcare. You can care about them. You can be healthy and care about them. But when you sit there and say you need insulin because your body's being destroyed by a stressful, toxic environment on a fucking commercial, Anthony Anderson, hoodwink yourself off the TV and shut the fuck up till I clean this motherfucker up if you can't help. Now y'all fuckers can help. Y'all useless. Seriously. No, they're not completely useless. That's right. The wooden thing on Dad's wall. A bad example. You can be another. We don't need no more gosh damn faithless, faith-forsaken, gosh damn fucked up bad examples, assholes. We need people that really love children and want to live faithful lives. Assholes. No, I was sitting there looking at things today. I was working on a wood pile, and I always get the dehydrated from the chemical poisoning and the abuse and trying to survive it so I can recover once we start living good lives. And it's like all the things, well, I obeyed Jesus at every turn. You know, I had to marry, you know, my family could tell me, I thought you said Adam and Eve told you to marry Stephanie and not Jesus. Okay, but Jesus is God, and he's made Adam and Eve, and so Jesus would have had to talk to Adam and Eve, right? Boy, you guys, let's go back to the start to begin. Okay, so here we go again. God damn, another fucked up Will Smith song. Shut up. Okay, look. Shut up. It's the same I had to call you on the phone, but you know the way I get when I'm alone. It's just a habit, and I don't know what to do. I'll just have to learn to stay away from you. Everybody come on, sing, you know the words. It's a habit that I have of picking up the telephone to hear your voice that keeps reminding me it's over. It's just a habit, and I don't know what to. Don't you love the pluck? I love that song. I was telling me and Isaac were talking about music and stuff. One of my favorites, because the ensemble, the way it's an ensemble, it's an emotional expression to get you, invest you in the song, make you feel the song. My favorites is I'll Have to Learn to Stay Away From You by Johnny Rodriguez. The way they do they have like the little violins and the pluck. It's really cool. It's a good ensemble. I like it. Just like I like Riders on a Storm. I love the ensemble on that. The out-of-tune Hammond organ. The things that sound like raindrops, the Rocky Krieger on the guitar, Dinsmore. I love that ensemble. It's like a rock jazz ensemble. It's from a creepy episode through his life, trying to understand hell because his old man used to drop bombs on people and then tell him he should grow up and be like him. Yes, it's a very good song. It's a creepy poem, but it makes a lot of sense. It creeped me out when I was a kid. Then when I got older, I got it. It's like, oh gosh, I get that song. Riders on the storm, boon. Into this world we're thrown, into this house we're born. If you give that man a ride, sweet memory will die. Killer on the road, grow up and go in the Air Force, drop bombs on people, then kill yourself with alcohol, Tennessee Early Ford, you're made out of mud, right? So you sit there, and I look at stuff, and I was out there working, and all the things I allegedly gave up. You know, being a professional athlete, having sex with women that were very sexually desirable, that most guys would kill and fight to have sex with. All the things I give up were superficial and finite and egotistical and narcissistic. And all the things I worked for and all the things I were worth standing for and loving for and standing up to do the right thing without fear for it, we're worth it. You know, Katie pizza hugs, cantaloupe parties, pissy plim, you know, hey Missy Plissy, you're my Chuji Bear songs, Ray Ray Nay Nay Bean songs. Ray Ray really loved me, okay? Her dad was an asshole. Her mom's not the sharpest tool in the shed, and her dad was an asshole, okay? Amy can't really be blamed for the mean person that she is because she was raised by people that were not Janice, and Janice is a big sweetheart. Okay, she's a big, well-intended, not sharpest tool in the shed sweetheart. Amy was raised by two arrogant, pompous, pretentious people that adapted her because they had the money to raise her, and her mother didn't. And plus, her mother was probably sexually assaulted at a Job Corps where they send poor people to train them to work in the consumer industry at a way that it's acceptable to pretentious, arrogant assholes. You know, Aunt B. That's who my Barbara's like. Barbara's like Aunt B. Okay? And Peter, I love him, but he's one of those type of people. He's very pretentious, very arrogant, knows it all. And then when you could explain to him, he never came and told me, Earl, you know, you were right about Tesla. You were right about solar energy. He never told me that. He used to sit there and tell me how stupid I was and believing all that left-wing conspiracy bullshit when we would talk about it when I was married. And I was always very respectful and kind to him. I never said, you're just a conservative, backwoods asshole who wouldn't sit there and actually step outside of your next training to go to your next training to avoid the next training. And I never said that to him. I was always very respectful and dignified to him. When I finally came out and said, I'm sick and tired of you making fun of Amy and the conditioner, and then everybody's, oh, he's an asshole. And like I used to tell Stephanie, when I bend over and take your abuse and let you ram it in my ass without a condom or a jar of Vaseline, I'm the greatest guy in the world. When I get up and snap your dick out of my ass and tell you no more raping me and it affecting the kids, then I'm this unreasonable jerk. Okay? It was the Pentagon. It wasn't Steffi. Steffi was emotionally and mentally unstable. I had to marry her because it was a trap for the Pentagon's physical scientist. I'm very patient. Okay? And besides, I have to protect people from, like Stephanie, from people like John Hall and his business associates at the Pentagon. Okay. You will do whatever you have to do to protect the innocent from the guilty, when life is eternal and grace is infinite, and you are the one that is chosen by the eternally faithful to do what is right for us to live eternally faithful lives. Trust me, everything I ever thought I lost or gave up was superficial bullshit, was having sex with egomaniacs on yachts with tots and trots and hots and totsies and watsies. I didn't give up anything, okay? The nice thing about the end of the book of Revelation that was given to us by Jerome and Constantine and not by me and John, I don't have to go to the Middle East where they put on shows where they murder Jesus and act like they love him and they don't. Promised land for me, like I said, would be in the Gila or up near Santa Fe or up near the Cradle. Somewhere where I'm comfortable, where the snow's nice and powdery and I like it. And there's good Mexican food. And I have a little brown-eyed girl who loves me, or woman, yeah, not a hiddle girl. Well, I do have a brown-eyed girl who loves me and I can spend holidays with. Her name is Kate. And I have a blue-eyed girl, little Judy Blue Eyes, plim, plim. And they could live right next door and hang out with me until I'm 104 or more. And enjoy the weather, enjoy cantaloupe, enjoy pizza. Yeah, and hikes. And singing, is it Backstreet Boys? Is that the You Are My Third? I Want It That Way. Singing Backstreet Boys songs and the Sandpipers. Come Saturday morning, I'm going away with my plim. Just I and my plim. And my buggy snuggy, and look, it's cake, the crumb is the cake, it's a crummy cake, it's a cake, it's a crumb. And Judy Bear and Beanie, Meanie, Weenie, Weenie, Meanie, Beanie, Weenie. And look, it's Patrick singing Kringle Bells with chocolate cookies. So, you know what I'm saying? And grandkids, yay! Pisces, Virgo rising. So, all the things I allegedly gave up, I didn't give up anything. And yes, I'm not an excessive compulsive. It made people like Kobe Bryant and Jason Tatum and Joyce and Brunson. I could have, like I did here, average exercise life, good sleep, good. We need good, affectionate, romantic sex lives to be healthy. When people deprive people of that, it physically and mentally and emotionally is torture to them. Trust me. And I don't do it on purpose to put on a show like the Dalai Lama or Pope Francis, because I'm a man, not a bitch for a corporation. Okay. Let's put this on and kick your ass all over the metaverse, universe, cyberspace, booby lace, whole cake face place.